Good evening, everyone, and welcome to this edition of the Primetime Newscast in the English language on Canal International. Begin with our top stories. Douala city dwellers have expressed concerns over persistent power outage, which they say hamper the business and contribute enormously to food spoilage in their home. We'll have the details in this edition of Newscast. And environmental stakeholders in Western Central Africa have been mapping the vulnerability, adaptability, and resilience measures of their coastal areas in the face of changing climate at the three-day conference in Douala that kicked off on Monday. The experts are sharing ideas and experiences in their respective regions. And at least 85 people have been confirmed dead after mistaken army drone attacks on a religious gathering in northwest Nigeria, authorities have confirmed. Good evening once more. Douala city dwellers have expressed concerns over persistent power outage, which they say hamper their businesses and contribute enormously to the spoilage in their homes. Keja Henry Atembe sought to know from some residents how they cope with the current electricity situation. His story.
It is no news that Cameroonians have been suffering from constant power outages for some time. In May 2023, Cameroon's energy provider ENEO had rolled out a planned power cut across many areas of the southern grid. According to the announcement, the energy provider was to engage in the improvement of its network, but the persistent interruptions have damaging consequences in the economy of the country, particularly Cameroon's economic hub, Douala. Residents have complained the outages have impacted negatively on businesses, particularly retail outlets and groceries. Elsewhere, many homes are complaining of food spoilage and water contaminations as a result of refrigeration loss.
At night when I'm sleeping, that's the worst time. When I don't have enough freshness in me, like cottage, it disturbs me. Then secondly, when you buy things you stock in the fridge, you come back and you discover that there's no light. It's really, and with when it does like that, it comes back. You see that the amount, the unit of the meter, it trips 4 times than ever before.
Residents in Bidonvilles and other swamp dwellers say they wake up every day as they engage an all-night battle with heat and mosquitoes, since the air conditioning systems cannot operate. With the persistent outages, a few well-to-dos have resorted to alternative energy sources like solar and generators.
And few weeks to the end of first term, usually characterized by Christmas tree party for children, parents have outrightly condemned what they have described as supplementary financial burden imposed on them by the schools for Christmas party for children. The supplementary charges parents say range from 10,000 to even 25,000 francs CFA. More in the following story. The frustration could be seen on the faces of some of the parents, though it has been a tradition for some to pay extra charges like 20,000, 15,000 or 10,000 for their children in kindergarten to partake in Christmas tree party. Some parents have frowned at this extortionist tendency, describing it as an extra financial burden imposed by schools despite the hard times. In some schools, parents are being imposed to sew ropes. Others are forced to buy dresses imposed by the school. Others impose toys for children, and the list is endless.
L'école nous a imposé une robe.
The school has imposed a dress code for the children. It means we have to look for a fabric, sew the dresses. It can cost me 10,000 francs just for the dress alone, and other accessories 7,000 francs. And if I have to evaluate my total expenditure, it gives me at least 20,000 francs CFA. It's enormous.
Il faut que la chaussure soit neuve. Ça devient comme un supplice.
Yes, there is a surplus because you have to buy dresses, and it will cost me at least 10,000 francs CFA.
Moins de 10 000 francs. Déjà l'école coûte excessivement cher.
Education is first of all very costly, and then with this supplementary or additional burden on parents, it's costly. Some schools have rejected such allegations, disclosing even if such supplementary amounts are imposed on parents, it means it was accepted at the level of a PTA meeting.
In my own school, there's no extra fee. It is like a gift that the founder gives to the children to encourage them during Christmas celebrations.
We don't always involve our parents into those dubious activities. The proprietor himself engages himself to do everything to satisfy parents and the learners.
Then using white for quite some time, parents themselves said that it is monotonous. So we had to go through a debate in a parents' conference, a PTA, and then we gave some questionnaires, and majority said it's good to change.
Contribution, all what we need is just parents to come and cheer their children up. Because when parents come like that to cheer their children, children will also feel motivated, and us teachers will also feel motivated.
As alternative, parents suggest such amounts or extra burden should come in at the beginning of the year, so parents tailor their needs to suit the hostile environment characterized by high cost of living.
Children, yes, children, yes, children, Mother loves you.
And environmental experts in Central and West Africa have been mapping out vulnerability, adaptability, and resilience measures of their coastal areas in the face of the changing climate at a 3-day conference in Douala that kicks off Monday, December 4, 2023. The experts are sharing ideas and experiences in their respective regions in order to improve the strategic quality of decisions related to the development of a Central African sub-region. More in the following story with our reporter Gladys Ambo Diba.
Being low-altitude areas, the coast of Central and West Africa are usually subject to floods, pollution, erosion, unplanned urbanization, and overexploitation of natural resources such as fisheries and exploitation of mangroves.
On fisheries, the production has decreased because they are destroyed mangrove areas and others. The productivity of fisheries has decreased now, and we have many people. The population is increasing. So we have to feed the population, and on the other way, the productivity of the sea are decreasing. In fact, of what the factors that is human activities are causing that.
Environment stakeholders are therefore meeting in Douala, Cameroon, for 3 days to map the vulnerability, adaptability, and resilient measures of these coastal areas in the face of changing climate and how to prevent potential risk.
We are doing research, scientific research, but we try to involve population and governments. So here we are in West Africa, we are working on the coastline issues, and we try to make this meeting to improve our skills, to share our scientific methods, and to think about what we can do in the future to make the lives of our population better in West African countries.
Until December 6, 2023, participants will also discuss issues related to biodiversity of coastal ecosystems, their sustainability, and the vulnerabilities of fisheries.
And students from the International School College at Simbok in the nation's political capital, Yaoundé, have completed an operational field studies program in Kribi in the south region of Cameroon. The program aims to enhance their knowledge on human security through lessons on the functioning of various projects. More on a student journalist on internship, Christy Ayari.
Being low-altitude areas, the coast of Central and West Africa, the 61 students of the International War College, Simbok Yaoundé, led by General Kang Valerie, recently completed an operational field studies program in Kribi. During their visit, they received lessons on the functioning of various projects, reinforcing their knowledge of human security.
We are happy to be part of this tower that is very instructive for us as we are studying how to plan operations and to conduct operations for the goals of our training in the Yaoundé International War College.
Accompanied by Kribi Naval Base Commander Benamboum Tabala, General Kang Valerie encouraged the training from 25 African countries to effectively utilize this opportunity to complement their classroom studies. Major Yves Numbi, a trainee from Cameroon, expressed his enthusiasm for applying the knowledge gained in Kribi.
What we realize is how important are all these infrastructures we are visiting, and we understand how benefit it can be for us as we plan operations and to notify all the participating members to protect and to know the impact of all these infrastructures in the stability, the peace, stability and construction of our country.
The 19th batch of trainees at the International War College of Cameroon is now equipped with practical field experience in Kribi, enhancing their ability to address human security challenges in their respective countries.
Some entrepreneurs and experts in other fields of studies have stressed on the importance of incorporating artificial intelligence and the green economy in the curriculum of higher institutions of learning in Cameroon. At the advent of technological advancements, the worries were raised by these same experts at a week initiated by Institut Université de la Côte, where they had a thematic on Inspire Week. More in the following story.
In recent decades, environmental concerns have drawn more global concern. The environmental challenges has pushed for a rethink as more attention is shifting towards green economy that aims to reduce environmental and ecological risk by fostering sustainable development without degrading the environment. Besides this is artificial intelligence, fast becoming an integral part of everyday life, transforming industries and reshaping the world. Two great thematics under scrutiny during a week-long awareness campaign dubbed Inspire Week, holding at Institut Université de la Côte.
We looked on more specific subjects which are strategic, and which are strategic, and we found that artificial intelligence and green economy was particularly strategic for the development of Cameroon.
To further push the students towards dreaming big, inspire growth, and focus on rapid technology, this expert from the Ministry of Small and Medium-Sized Enterprises explains.
Our presence here is to support this initiative. We support the students and give them the tools to become the entrepreneurs.
The experts stressed on the importance of incorporating artificial intelligence in the curriculum in the advent of technological advancements. What is being adopted already in the institution of higher learning with professional programs to suit the highly competitive market.
In many countries, which are developing countries, the pollution or the process of developing is involving a lot of pollution, and I think that we need to develop ourselves, but doing it in a respectful way for the environment is something which is very important.
The number of students who turned out
at the Inspire Week shows the importance of the thematic that will be further graced by trade fairs, masterclass, and other socio-cultural activities. And in a bird-side-splitting comedy, renowned Cameroonian comedian has unleashed her new comic series, leaving audiences in stitches and grieving for more. Titled Letting Go Manding, the series promises to deliver laughter and drama as Frida showcases her unique brand of wits and humor in a fresh and engaging format. More with a student journalist on internship, Kizi Kinga.
L'argent que j'ai donné ici qui va payer tes scolarités. D'où ce que tu as à me traîner. C'est tombé. Tombe là aussi, je vais te frapper maintenant comme un animal sauvage.
The comic series showcased Frida Choko's talent for crafting relatable characters and witty dialogue, drawing viewers into a world where even the simplest situations become uproariously funny. Known for her ability to find humor in the mundane and shed light on human nature, she has built a loyal following through her live performances, online and content creation. Now with Letting Go Manding, Frida aims to reach a wider audience, spreading laughter beyond the confines of the comedy club.
La tortue sous sa carapace ne peut pas voir l'accident.
Frida Choko Bronze highlights the storyline. Letting Go Manding is a series with its base, which is comic. The first reason is to make people laugh. It is comic and dramatic. Themes like a woman's role in the society, importance of entrepreneurship, children's education are what we will get in this series. This anticipated series is expected to tickle funny bones and leave readers eagerly anticipating the next installment as Frida's unique voice continues to captivate audience in this exciting new medium. Frida Choko reminds us that a good laugh is often the best remedy for life's ups and downs.
And we take you out of the country. We'll take you to Nigeria, where at least 85 people have been confirmed dead after mistaken army drone attacks a religious gathering in the northwest. Nigeria authorities have confirmed the president has ordered a probe into the latest in a series of mistakes in Nigeria's conflict zones. 85 bodies have so far been buried, while the search is still ongoing. Women, children, and elderly are the victims. Since 2017, some 400 civilians have been killed by airstrikes the military has confirmed. We'll come back to that in our subsequent editions of Newscast. And we take this advertorial. Over 250 young Cameroonians have been officially welcomed into the University Institute of the Tropic in Stag Yaoundé. The students were matriculated on Friday, December 1, 2023, with calls for consultation on the professional studies to prepare themselves for the job market. More influence story.
UIT is stand for the smooth, effective and efficient running of my training and that of my classmates towards satisfying the expectations of stakeholders, which I am number one. Failure to do so will be detrimental to my training.
Taking of the academic oath by the freshmen as they are officially welcomed into the University Institute of the Tropics, ISTAC, Yaoundé Omnisport Campus, on December 1st, during this traditional matriculation ceremony.
250 students have been given admission officially today into various specialties in our institutions. As I said it, here admission is given on merit after meticulous orientation. That is why we are admitted only 250 students this year, because the seats are limited. So it's only those that are highly talented that are given the opportunity.
The students vying for the higher national diploma are specialized on different specialties for quality training that will prepare them fit for the job market.
We have banking and finance, we have accountancy, we have logistics and transport, we have journalism, we have corporate communication, insurance, assistant manager, human resource, we have hotel management and catering. We also have other specialties like marketing and digital marketing. who are there to prepare future Cameroonians to take over the leadership in various positions.
The choice of the professional training institutions to the trainees highly motivated by the previous outputs.
Our instructors make all their best to make us attain our objectives, like the aim of this year, or the title of this year matriculation is climbing the ladder to prominence. Step by step, we arrive to the objective that we fixed ourselves.
And as they celebrate their matriculation, the students are equally full of expectations.
I think what I need to have from Isagomispo is not only success, but also training in the professional field, because I've noticed that Isagomispo also does not only base or specify themselves on theory, but they also give practical work, that is training students to become professionals in their domain.
The president of ISTAG, Joffin Joseph, also used the occasion to reassure the students of efficient and productive training, while urging the parents for a frank collaboration to guarantee best results.
And that brings us to the end of this edition of the Prime Time Newscast in the English language and Canal International. Thanks so much for watching. But coming up next is the brief with Monique Nausi. As for me, I'll be back same time tomorrow. Good night.